Hi, my name is Caitlin Friesen and I'm 21, and 3 years ago I lost my mom to breast cancer. To describe my mom, she was courageous, and she was a woman of God. The thing that stands out in my mind that gave her all her courage and all her strength was her faith in God. She's stubborn is another way to describe it. She's very determined in what she was going to do, and she's determined this thing wasn't going to get her, and that her and God were going to fight it out, and that it wasn't going to make a big impact on her life. She tried to be as normal as she could and go about her daily routine. She might have a few extra naps in there, but she was amazing. She truly was. She was a hero of mine, that's for sure. She was 50 when she was diagnosed, and I was 15. I was entering my grade 10 year when we found out that she had breast cancer. As far as treatment goes, she had both chemotherapy and radiation. We started with chemo every 3 weeks. She would go into Regina to the Alan Blair Cancer Center, and after she was done chemotherapy, she then proceeded to do radiation every day for, I think it was 3 weeks, and then she was done that bout, and then she was into remission. So that was the first journey with going through therapy and stuff. When she was re-diagnosed with cancer, it was actually very traumatic, I guess you'd say. She had seizures at home when she was by herself. It was just a Saturday morning, and actually there was a pancake breakfast in Cairnport in the local town, and I traded her, and I took the vehicle and went in for breakfast and came back, and there was the whole emergency crew and everything, and she'd had a seizure, and she had managed to call 911, and they'd come out. So that was basically how they discovered it, that the cancer had then spread to her brain. The doctor calls you in and lets you know, and it was hard for me, actually. It was my grade 12 year, and it's a big year for you and your graduation, and my sister got married that year, so it was different. It was not your normal grade 12 year, I guess, when you think of your mom going through cancer treatments and brain surgery and all that kind of stuff. Mom passed away October 15th, 2007. It was the week after Thanksgiving, and we were all there. My brother was home from BC, and my sister and I down from Saskatoon, and Mom just, it was very peaceful. We were all there for it, and and for lack of better terms, it was a lot of closure for us, I think. My grandma died of ovarian cancer, so I know it's in my genetics. So the more early testing we can get, the better, and the more just advanced, I think, and the more we can know about it and what causes it and how to prevent it or anything like that. That can save so many people, because I know I'm not the only one. There's many girls and young women who are wondering about this and wondering what we can do for that. And I mean, if we are struck by it, what's the best equipment that can help us through it? I think when you do lose your mom, and I'm 21 years old now, and she's never gonna see me get married, or she's never gonna get to see my kids or anything, that when you think of getting new treatments and new equipment and that kind of thing, and that could have made such a difference, that would have been great. I mean, the more we can get, the more kids my age and younger, they might be able to have that experience, and it might you know, prolong life enough that the more memories you have with your mom, the better, right? You can never have too many.